audio input.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, so there's me.
Oh, bad.
Now they can't. Now can they hear anyone else? Yeah, you're good. Okay, so that's there. Why am I not drawing any audio from browser? Let's see.
You've done it before.
There it is. Why can't I hear you? I got 3.
This is weird. I can hear you talk and then it echoes in my ear because I'm listening to the stream.
Let's see, why can't I do it? Fair enough. Oh yeah. What do you mean? Uncut though. Oh, that just means it's just like the DVD release. Usually. Yeah.
Oh, I feel like you can hear somebody. They're very, very light.
Right there.
Yeah, somebody's talking to you, right, babe? Yeah, I can hear them very, very faintly. It sounds like from like if you hear somebody from another room or something, but very, very faintly.
It does exist. I've watched it. It's really bad. No, I'm not getting any browser volume for some reason.
Getting very, 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 very faint.
Is it? You can hear yourself? Yeah, because mine's pumping out sound. Why is browser not? Damn it. I hate it when this happens. I can hear you guys fine, but I'm not getting anything out from OBS. Also true. Very true. But no, don't want that. Thank you.
what? It might be picking up sound from your headphones. That might be why it's very faint. You hear me? Okay.
Let's see, maybe. Oh man, it's a really big URL.
Yeah, it's probably getting the sound from your headphones.
Now the question is it working now?
Dang it, as soon as I close out of it.
Yeah, 100%. Because OBS isn't capturing any audio, which it should be. As you should be. Yeah. Of course it does. Damn thing. Yeah. Now, it's audio properties. It's active, but it's still not putting out any sound. I've done this before. Why am I drawing a blank now?
I wish I knew how you did it before, babe.
Doing test of audio, you need to go to the settings. Whoop, don't need to see that. Where the hell is that? Let's find out. I'm just muted. I'm still here. I think I got it. So if you guys talk at all, I can
No, I
tell.
don't wanna.
Yeah, apparently, because no one's talking, so I can find out if it's working.
Did you not hear us? We were all
To
talking.
mute.
No, I know you weren't talking because I can see your head pop up every time you speak. You weren't talking because I can see your head
pop up every time
you speak. You weren't talking because I can see your.
Can you hear me? Is it working?
You're echoing like 3 times.
It's working because we just got reverb, didn't we?
Oh.
No, that's the wrong audio. No, it's maybe default. Try talking now. No. Okay, hold on. Try that.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, now it's picking you up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are we good to go?
Let me find out.
It seems like I'm hearing. Was that Tayshawn?
Yeah.
It's working, but you're really quiet, Tay.
Hold on.
James.
I can fix that. Fix that
James.
actually. Now talk.
Well, now I don't want.
Actually, I can do that. Hold on.
Okay.
I can make you very loud. We'll see how that sounds. Oh, that's too loud. that pop. That made my mic pop.
Hey!
Yes, that's definitely louder in my ear now.
Okay, that should be good. Change my audio levels.
You
Okay.
didn't censor me.
Well, I didn't censor you. I turned you down. Too loud. Okay. We're finally good. Here we are. We did it. That was fun. Turns out I'm just stupid. Tried to use my browser when I should be using my desktop audio. So I was just using the wrong thing, and that's why it wasn't working. So now we're good. So we can finally get started. Hi guys. I bet that was fun hearing us try and figure out our audio for. I mean, if you're watching a Twitch stream live, like that's what you have to deal with. You're gonna hear them trying to get their shit running like for the first like 20 minutes. And that's what you get from this channel all the time. Okay. So hey guys, Lucky Red here. I'm joined by most of the boys. We're doing another good old definitive top 10 stream. The Dumps definitive top 10 anime protagonists. The official one this time. So we did, if you do follow our channel at all, you would find that we've done technically the shonen version of this before, but we didn't really have a system for it. It was really janky and made no sense. So we now have a system for it, and we wanted to redo this one so it's like updated, more accurate to our opinions. So how it works, we're each 4 of us is going to pitch some characters. Then each person's going to be able to review them. The person will defend their pick, and everyone will give a rating for it. We'll keep track of those ratings, and then we'll put them in order from a top 10. However, we have a new rule that if the character comes from a series that the others are not familiar with, they will be pushed to the honorable mentions section, and the person will just have to come up with another character.
Yeah.
Am I forgetting any other rules to our system? Oh yeah, so this is anime protagonist, so it just has to be the character that the story follows. So for certain characters, like say in best example is probably Hunter x Hunter, where there are different characters who are the protagonists for different periods, still count if they've been the protagonist for a considerable amount of the show. For example, an entire arc. So it just
Major
has to,
arc, not like
not like a filler arc
2
or
episodes
like
major arc.
or like that, yeah. So like Endeavor doesn't count for My Hero because he was only main character of 2 episodes. But you got characters like
Kirishima, who was the main character for 3.
what was he? I'm pretty sure it was like 1.
I don't know.
Yeah. So we're all here. Lucky Red, of course. You can also see we got Dreadbread from our sister channel, and Ramen Rider, all that good stuff. You can watch him under Dreadbread on Twitch or Ramen Rider.
SPG on YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
No, it's fine. I was trying to remember. I thought it was SPG, but I wasn't sure what the acronym was. I know it's for Slightly Portly Gaming, so I was trying to remember that. And then, of course, we got Indigo151, our blue boy, rocking his
That's me.
his still beautiful Sonic picture that he drew.
Oh God, not that one.
I am a talent like no other.
Yeah. And of course we got Big Tay, the irreplaceable Big Tay.
Actually, Melody Yellow, but yeah, it's fine.
Well, I mean, the name that keeps popping up says Tayshawn.
Uh,
But yeah, Tayshawn, Melody Yellow, Vice Nebuchadnezzar.
Well, I had to dox him. I didn't want to dox myself.
Yeah, of course.
So if I wanted to
I
dox
thought your
myself,
name
I
was
would've
Isaac
put
Henry Leicester.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, that's why he didn't want to dox himself. He wanted to dox that other guy, Tayshawn. Alright, so we also always try and come up with a new method of what order we take, because it doesn't matter and it's funny to just like come up with a random method. So this time we're okay, we're gonna go in the order of colors based on the Google logo.
That works.
So it goes blue, red, yellow, blue, green, red. So we will do Indigo go first, then I'll go second, Tay will go third, and then since Dreadbread's color is not on there, he will go fourth.
It's colorist.
No,
It is color.
stop it! Sorry, I picked a really bad time to be practicing my Smash game.
You still playing Steve, dude?
No, I'm practicing Simon Belmont.
Oh, fun. You get to be
I-
the character no one likes to play against.
Oh, I play all the characters no one likes to play against. My
That's-
main is Ganondorf.
Very true. Yeah, but Ganondorf's still like a cool character to fight against.
Yeah, until you get fucking killed
Forward
at
smashed it.
30%.
Yeah, you get forward smashed at like 30 and you're dead no matter where you are on screen. Yeah, that's always great.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright, so
Yeah, what we got?
let's start with the good old winner of the last one, Joseph Joestar. Joseph Joestar is an absolutely crucial part of JoJo Part 2 battle tendencies because 2 reasons. One, the plot does not happen without him, because him being a stupid asshole pushes the entire story forward.
It would be the exact same story if Smokey or
Yeah, Smokey. There he is.
or fucking what is his name? God, the fucking.
I don't know that Smokey would have shit-talked the Pillar Men into giving him 30 days extra to train by saying, man, if I practiced a day in my life, I'd be fucking destroying you.
Well, that's old
But,
man
you know,
Joestar, but same person.
The fucking whatever the fuck his name was, Giuseppe or whatever it was.
Giuseppe.
What?
You mean
What?
Caesar?
Yeah,
Zappelli?
yeah.
Second
There's a-
reason.
Oh,
Second
it's
reason.
Jotaro.
I mean, Caesar would have just literally died if Joseph hadn't fucking talked them out of that situation. Second reason is because battle tendencies would be really fucking boring if anyone else was the main character. Because battle tendencies is a completely coherent plot, but it's surprisingly not interesting. Like it's pretty straightforward, nothing crazy. You gotta beat up the bad guy. It's coherent, but like, Joseph Joestar, he brings life into it.
George would also make a better protagonist.
His dead dad?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Don't be ridiculous, Isaac. I obviously mean his dead great grandfather.
Oh, okay, my bad. So, okay, still dead though.
Yeah.
In fact,
Long
would have
since dead, in fact.
long been naturally dead, actually. Since Lisa was a baby in part 1 and is 50 in part 2.
Yes. Long since dead, yes.
So, no, I don't think so. So yeah, as it stands, the plot doesn't happen without Joseph Joestar, and the show is significantly less entertaining without Joseph Joestar. So I stand by. He is a fantastic protagonist.
And don't forget, friend to Nazis everywhere.
The Holocaust hadn't happened yet, so I well, he didn't know, man. He didn't know.
It's true. He's still best friends with a Nazi, though.
Everyone invaded Poland. That was the thing. So that wasn't the biggest red flag. Everyone tried that at some point. You know, the Soviet Union held it for like the rest of the century almost. So you know.
Plus, is it confirmed that the Holocaust happens in the JoJo timeline?
I'm pretty sure it
I mean,
does,
that's not a
yes.
question I fucking asked. Like he got to part 3 and like fucking Araki was sitting there like, maybe having Nazis in part 2 being heroes was a bad idea. So Holocaust didn't happen. Nazis actually weren't that bad in this.
No,
Everything else happened
they
the exact same
explicitly
way.
are. They explicitly are still terrible, but they just didn't do Hulk. Just didn't do that.
Yeah, they weren't as bad.
All right, so Joseph Joestar, what are we giving him, boys?
Joseph's a solid 9. I won't give any of my picks a 10, but Joseph's still a 9.
I'm gonna give him a solid 10 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4.
So you're giving him a 7?
What?
Wait, 10 minus 2.
10 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4.
Yeah, that's 7.
Oh, I said that wrong then. My bad.
I did your math better than you did.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that is 7. Okay, what do you get him if it's not a 7?
I'll give him. You know what? I'll give him a 9. I'll give him a 9 as well.
Okay, sounds good. What about you, James?
I unfortunately have not seen any of the JoJo stuff.
Mhm.
Just heard you guys talk about it all the time.
He's fun.
Okay,
He
so
is
Joseph
the third
Joestar,
best
too.
JoJo.
I'll give you one major argument in favor of him. Joseph Joestar is, to my knowledge, the only anime character ever to have sung "I've been working on the railroad."
Okay.
He did do that, didn't he?
Yep.
He also saved
When
an...
faced with certain death, he decided to sing "I've been working on the railroad."
And
Even...
he also said that he was a dumb asshole.
Yes. Explicitly one. That part is 100% true.
So
He kicked the
I will give
Japanese
him a
man for being
5
Japanese.
He did.
for being a dumbass, and plus 2 for singing "We've been working on the railroad."
Yeah.
He's also racist.
He is...
Oh, then he's up a solid 9. That's a,
Okay, James, I don't know if we can have you on chat anymore. We gotta have a talk.
hey, I'm Black Irish. You can't tell me stuff.
Well, no. He explicitly saves an African American from dirty cops. But he does
That is
hate
true.
all Japanese people for being Japanese. He in fact kicks
they
one
did
that
make-
he kicks a Japanese man to the ground and keeps stomping at him because he is Japanese. But then praises Japan because in his own words, the one thing they're good for is his Sony Walkman. Because he's a really interesting character. I'm giving him an 8 because he's racist and friends with Nazis. But a very fun character still.
Joseph is so hard to sell when you start bringing up facts about him.
He's really hard to sell when you bring up things that are true. Legitimate facts about the character.
You mean like how he was also a cheater and also
cheated on his wife. Yeah, he did do those things. Anyway,
He cheated on his wife, absentee father, and probably a few more.
Mm-hmm. Like we said,
If
dumb
it makes
asshole.
you feel any better, he was a really great father to his white kid. The only kid he was bad to was the Japanese kid.
Yeah, his
Well, yeah,
bastard
'cause, you
son.
know.
He was Japanese. So
Yeah.
it was a problem. Jesus. Anyway, so that means I'm next, and I'm gonna bring up an all-time favorite of mine, Vash the Stampede. So good old Vash is probably up there as one of my favorite anime characters. Period. Let alone protagonists.
What are you talking about? The show would be exactly the same if the brown-haired insurance chick was a ninja.
Yeah, you think so? The insurance girls were giving donuts to
specifically
everybody.
The brown-haired insurance girl.
Oh, the bigger one with
Yeah.
with the weird cross cannon. So the thing about Vash, I just love the fact that not only is he just a big dumb goofball, he's also the purest of good people. He won't kill anybody, though he still uses a gun, which I still think is kind of funny. He goes out of his way not to harm anyone, literally takes fatal wounds so that doesn't happen. Covered in scars, missing a whole arm, and big spoilers, also a tree alien, which is interesting. Also, surprisingly not that important.
That was a plant.
Yeah, tree alien. He is a plant person grown in space.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
little.
Only little. It's also such a weird plot point, but ultimately not that important, actually. It's essentially just to explain why him and Knives are the like most important things on Earth, because they hold the fate of humanity in their hands. I guess, I don't know. That part's kind of. They are also ageless, not immortal. They can die.
Really? Because neither of them does, and they both go through a whole lot.
No, Knives dies.
Okay, to clarify, a lack of dying does not necessarily suggest immortality.
Yeah.
I'm not dead. That doesn't mean I'm immortal.
Yeah, no. Knives explicitly dies at the end. Like that. That's
He doesn't. What are you talking about?
he gets shot like many times. He
Yeah,
fucking explodes.
And he takes his body, and he's like, "I'm gonna go make him better."
Well, yeah, because he grows him again. He's dead.
That-
He's gonna grow a new knives because they're plant people.
That's not.
That's why he's
Okay,
gonna.
it's just like when Superman died. And then
No,
he
well,
went into a super
heal-
coma.
Yeah, the healing.
And
coma.
then the
It's not
super
really
son
like
gave
that.
him his superpowers and super life back.
No, it's not really like that. It's kind of
It's
like
entirely like
actually,
that.
it's more like Digimon, where when they die, they can be reborn. And
No,
like,
no, that's different.
no, it's pretty much exactly the same as that actually, because he's
No,
gonna
no,
like
no,
grow up
if you
at
think
the
about
same
it.
time. No, not. Yeah,
Really
if you think about it, it's
It's
what I
different.
just said. Anyway, also has a big gun arm. He also has the best friend in the world in Wolfwood. But I love the Captain America types of pure good guy, especially when they're just fun all the time. Just the scene alone of him not realizing that he is walking into a bank because he is listening to his headphones as the bank is currently being robbed, and there's a whole police blockade. And he just walks through it dancing because he's listening to music and not paying attention. And they all point their guns to his face, and he just blows bubblegum at them and then gets locked up. Because he was dumb enough to not realize that the place was being robbed at the time.
I feel like that's points against him. Do I really want to vote for a protagonist who's just...
However, he's so clever that when he ran into that, he immediately used that gun because it jams the guy's gun, and he can't kill him when he tries to shoot at him later.
That may have just been a coincidence.
Yeah,
That's actually one thing that, like, a big part of his character, too, is most people say all of his stuff is just luck or coincidence until they're like, man, maybe it's not. Maybe he is actually, like, because that's pretty much the first half of the show is everyone doesn't think he's Vash the Stampede because he's such a dumb goofball. But then he does all this crazy shit, and they're like, he does all this stuff flawlessly, and it to the point where this can't really just be a fluke at this point. So, like...
But it is.
But, no, yeah, it totally is, though. So, what do we say for Vash the Stampede?
I give him a solid 8.
I'll give him an 8.
I agree. I actually was also going to give him an 8.
I am fortunately gonna have to give him like a 5, not because I hate him. That was just one of the shows that was just kind of meh for me. I could have kind of, I liked it, but I really didn't care for it at the same time.
I was a big fan.
It was a take it or leave it show.
True.
It was a take it or leave it show for me.
Okay.
Don't watch
Oh,
Badlands. It's a one-off movie from like 2005. It was really bad.
2005.
The scene you
2009.
just quoted is from that movie.
What, Queen?
The bank scene.
No, that's from episode like 4.
No,
Yep.
it's from the movie.
No.
No,
And-
it's from the TV show.
It's 2010.
Yeah, no.
It might
That's-
be in the movie as well. They might do a similar skit, but it's in the TV show.
Yeah, no. That's explicitly a really early episode.
Oh, well then it's also in the movie.
Oh, it didn't come here out
Fair
here
enough.
until 2011.
Oh,
It was 2010 in Japan.
still.
Yeah, I was
sucked.
about to
I
say,
hate- hated
it's
that
quite
movie.
a bit further along, but yeah, no, it's not a good movie.
I was so disappointed. I was like, oh shit, more Trigun? And I watched it and I was like, God, this is fucking boring.
I
I
mean,
fell
it's actually
asleep.
it's
We
actually
didn't
like
even
an
talk about
Oscar-worthy
the movie,
movie.
and it was like, this is boring,
If the
this is
only
awful.
other movie you've seen is Sacred Star of Milos.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's not bad if you've seen like one of the worst anime movies, period. To compare it to. Alright. So Tay,
Yo.
what you got?
So I'm gonna go with Legoshi from Beastars.
Legoshi.
You actually watched Beastars finally.
Yeah, I finally watched it.
Wolf Boy.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're kind of gonna have to move that to honorable mentions because I think I'm the only one who's seen it.
Oh, have neither of you seen it?
No, I wouldn't
I
waste my
have
time with that
not,
show.
Okay, what about... None of you guys have actually watched Food Wars, right?
Nope.
No.
I know a
I-
good chunk about it, but have not actually watched it.
What about...
Pun
Fruits
fully
Basket?
intended. I have tastes.
Ha. Do.
What about Fruits Basket?
Yes.
I think,
Yes.
I have not.
but I have. So
Oh,
that's
okay. Okay, so Toru Honda then.
Okay.
10.
Let him explain.
He don't need to. I've seen the whole show.
That's
10.
fine. Alright, fine.
You
don't
could
get
you could explain for everyone else. Please, by all means.
Oh,
10.
she's great. She's the purest being in this world, and she helps bring everyone out of depression and the issues that they have by just caring a whole lot, even though she's depressed herself.
So, Toru is actually going to be on my list, but that's also why I picked extras, is because I knew you guys would pick some of the ones I have. I talked earlier before we started the stream about how I wasn't going to pick Tanjiro as best main character,
because he's a bad
because
one.
other characters do the same serve a similar purpose in their stories, but function better. Toru is that example.
Because
So Tanjiro is just kind of a Jesus character. He's just a really
Tanjiro's
good
just
guy.
a good boy, but doesn't really have much goals or motivation. Well, he has motivation.
He
but
has plenty of goals and motivations. He just lacks
That one.
many realistic flaws. He's kind of too perfect a character.
Yes,
And that
like
works.
Jesus, he has no goals or motivation.
Yeah, I guess he is Jesus. Maybe Kenshiro wasn't the Jesus metaphor. Maybe Tanjiro was.
But
Okay.
Toru is actually a realistic person. She's a realistically nice person.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
a fully flawed character. She's
Though
pretty
she does
fucking dumb. She's clumsy. She has all these kind of like very human flaws.
pretty fucking dumb. No, she's goddamn brain dead. She's like as dumb as possible.
But yeah, the story only progresses because she's a genuinely nice person in realistic ways.
Yep. Who pushes people to be better no matter how much they push her away. She is a rice ball. That
Tanjiro's not making this list, at least on my end, because Toru exists and is a much better version of a similar archetype.
Yeah, of good boy. But this is good girl.
This girl cries too much.
Sorry to hijack
She-
your thing.
She,
Anyway.
You're good.
she does cry a lot. That is
But you
factual.
love her anyway.
Cries every episode.
Because she's Toru.
Yeah.
And it makes me cry too.
Because she's
No,
I
there
probably
was like
cried
one
once,
episode where
but-
she didn't.
Oh, is there one episode where she doesn't? I don't think we'll ever get that far.
Zach, watch Fruits Basket with me again.
Alright. Toru Honda.
You gotta
Oh,
do it.
10. She's the
I
best.
don't remember where we are.
I would call you out for giving your own character a 10, but it's Toru, so I'll let it pass.
By you then, Isaac.
No, I wasn't joking. I'm giving her a 10.
Oh, I didn't hear you say. Oh yeah, you said 10 to start, right?
I said 10 repeatedly.
That's right. What about you, James? You don't know her. What do you think?
I don't know her, but she's named after a car, so a 6.
that's a fun reason. I'll give her a 7. I want to say 8, but I'm gonna go 7.
Why? Go 8, you monster.
I've made my decision. I have little reason.
No, it's
That is
fine,
the decision
Tayshawn.
I've
They
made.
can have bad taste. Well, okay, you haven't tasted the show, James, so you get a pass. But Zach, you can have no taste. That's fine.
What, 7's still a really great score. I don't know what you're complaining about. So yeah, James, your turn.
Yeah, I'm up and I'm on the flight. Revy from what's that show? Black Lagoon.
Ah,
Is she the main character? I thought Rock was.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure the
Kind
show
of
focuses
both
on her
are.
like a bit more actually.
yeah, it focuses kind of on her more than it does him.
I haven't watched it in a long while, so that was kind of a legitimate question.
No, that's, yeah.
Like he is the main character, but at the same time he kind of takes a back seat and just kind of observes everything. So it's kind of almost like through her eyes, almost.
I mean, that's still a
These things.
protagonist. It's just a different type of protagonist. It's a audience surrogate protagonist.
Bro, this is perfect for Isaac.
Hmm?
The gif I found. It's her saying, "Quit your fucking babbling," and she fires a gun.
That's
She's cool.
sorry, James. Please continue.
Yeah, what's up?
She
Why?
was a pick from another list I was gonna do a long time ago. I just like her overall. You don't get a lot of female characters like her. In a lot of anime, they're either kind of derpy or you know, big boobed.
Well, she's that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
She's not dragon maid.
And don't talk shit about
level
Dragon Maid. You'll
intelligence.
die.
Yeah, dude, I'll fuck
Not
you
for
up.
me. I don't give a shit.
I'll
I'm not
fuck you
talking
over.
bad. I'm talking about how, like, she's not. I don't know what the word is.
She's not.
She's I guess more grounded, more kind of realistic for her background and what she is. She's not kind of like cutesy, you know, your stereotypical cutesy.
She's like-
anime
okay,
waifu.
so- She's like a tsundere, right? But like, when she says she doesn't like you, she actually 100% like she means it. She don't like you.
She's like a straight up hard ass too.
Yeah.
She's got guns. A lot of guns.
She does have that.
Well then, yeah.
And she's a pirate.
I thought she was a mercenary.
Kind of both.
Huh. Is Revi her full name?
I don't
Maybe.
remember.
Because it doesn't seem to be listing another name for her. Maybe it's just Revi. So yeah, what do we give Revi? Hey,
Well, hold on.
Just
Have
Revi,
you and
no last
Tejon
name.
seen it?
I have not.
No, but I'm familiar enough.
I feel like that's.
I can pick
I
somebody
I'm
else.
cool. I'm cool with keeping Revi.
I'm not trying to be an asshole to Revi because Revi's a good character. Just saying, like, I don't feel like she's gonna get a fair shake if if at least 3 of us haven't seen it.
To be fair, there was a couple of characters I didn't know who you guys were talking about earlier, so
No, and I'm not saying that. I'm saying if at least 3 of us haven't seen it, that it's just gonna kind of get a muddled score. That's what we were talking about earlier about characters getting
Well,
moved
then
honorable
I'll
mentions, not
leave it up
because
to
they're
you,
worse,
James.
but
It's your character. You can choose whether or not.
I'll swap her out, I guess, for Master Roshi from Dragon Ball.
That is not a main character. That is not a
that's
protagonist.
absolutely not a main character.
Yeah. He's a major character. He is in no way a protagonist.
He is a dirty old man.
He is a dirty old man.
That
not a
does make him
protagonist.
protagonist.
Not a protagonist.
He stops Goku from, I don't know, stuff.
Winning, yeah, he does stop him from winning a tournament, but that story is never once from his perspective. Like other
If
than
anything,
like
that makes him an antagonist.
also true. Because sorry, Revi, I'll give you. Goku, I will not. or Master
Alright,
Roshi,
yeah.
I will not.
I'll just do Revi then.
Okay, keep Revi.
Uh,
So what are we giving Revi?
I'll give her an 8.
I will give her a 7.
I'll also go 7. I was thinking 6, but I'm gonna go 7.
The Sean.
That's all we're waiting on.
I haven't seen it. I guess 5.
Oh, you're mean.
Not much you could do.
Sure you can. You can call him names and be mean to him.
No, I meant Tayshawn. Not much
Yeah,
Tayshawn
yeah.
could do.
Oh, sure. That's fair. Okay. All right, back to you, Isaac. Who's your second
Alright.
pick?
Let's see here. Who is my second pick? Einzulko.
Nice.
Oh, I'm glad I picked more people.
I was about to say, I was
Alright,
surprised you.
alright, then I'll pick my next
no.
one.
It's
No,
fine.
no. I have.
I have alternates. I want to use an alternate. It's fine. Use Irons.
Alright. Einzulgon. Because he's actually fucking kind of an awful person, but a morally awful person. So that makes him a bit different than most of the heroes that we're going to get on this list.
God, okay, I found a gif of like my favorite scene from him. So Isaac,
from Overlord. Okay, I haven't
yeah,
seen
he's the main character. Isaac, go ahead and explain who Ainz-Ul-Gon is.
Einzulgon is a, well, for lack of a better word, a criminal mastermind, evil despot. He is an extremely intellectual and overpowered character, but rather than just going around and, character by character beating the shit out of all the heroes in his path, he creates this elaborate chess game between nations to have them submit to his will. And it is glorious.
He is a very fun character. However, this GIF is my favorite because so fans really liked his character, but they more thought of him as a true neutral because he did a lot of good things here and there. Until this episode in season 3, when some actual heroes invade his castle, and are trying to find some magical items in his domain, and he decides to confront them himself. They then try to fight him and have no luck at all until their mage, or he claims that he could obliterate them all in an instant. Their mage says, no, he's powerless, he's lying, he's bluffing, and he's like, oh, sorry, I forgot, I'm wearing a detection ring that prevents users from seeing my power. So he pulls it off just to show them. She then immediately vomits and says he has so much power and starts screaming out that they have to run immediately.
There is no running from Einzelgone.
Yeah, he then brutally murders all four of them in like actually horrible ways too. It's pretty gruesome. It's also amazing, and the fans who got pissed about it are really stupid because no, he's always been evil. There's been no question. He is an evil person. He's just lawful evil.
But following that up, I think one of the things I like most about him is, although he is absolutely a genius, a lot of shit just happens to go better than he anticipated, and he gets all the credit for it when really he's half bumbling through shit.
It is fair that his subordinates is such a
They
good.
put him on a pedestal that literally no one could live up to.
Well, yeah, because
but-
they see him as an actual deity. They see him as a legitimate god. So anything that works out.
To be fair, though, that actually is almost like a thing against him, though, because I feel like Demiurge would actually make a better Ainz than he would.
No, impossible.
Nevertheless, his decision making still has validity. He still gets things done through his own intellect and decision making. It is, however, still flawed, and it gives a chance for his supporting characters to fill in those gaps. Meaning, it makes him a more human character, ironically, and gives his supporting cast more things to do rather than just sit there and go, "Oh, you're so cool. Oh, I wish I was more like you. You're so cool, man. I just want to die and be you.
Senpai.
Please,
Fair,
don't
his
restrict
subordinates do
senpai."
like totally simp for him, which is also pretty funny. Except for like a couple scenes that get kind of creepy. All right, so what do we give an Ainz?
I've
8.
not seen this show, but I do love a good bad guy, and he sounds like a pretty good bad guy, so I'm gonna give him a 10.
Hell yeah, dude, let's go.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man. Love Lord Momon.
Tay and Zach, then?
7.
9. No, fucking 10.
All right.
God damn.
God damn. Isaac, both your picks have the same score, and they're both very high.
Yes.
Yes.
According to my plan.
So I'm next. I'm going with the pick I bring up every single time, and I'm going to keep bringing her up until she makes one of these lists. Because she keeps qualifying for these lists. I'm picking Ruby Rose from Ruby. I don't care who has her.
5. I haven't seen it.
I have 1.
She's alright. She's...
God, seeing these old gifs from episode 1 to episode current is such a big difference.
I mean, she's...
Such a big jump. Once again, I love those pure good guys. She's determined, she's earnest. I mean, she reminds me a lot of Maka, but without a lot of the pointlessness to her character. So, makes me like her more, and why she's on my list.
I'm gonna have to go with a 6.
Okay.
I've only seen one season, so I can't really rate
No,
it
that's
higher or
that's
lower than
fair. I'll say, no, I'll go 8.
So I believe that makes it Tayshawn's turn.
Yeah.
My next pick is gonna have to be Shoyo Hinata from
Who?
Haikyuu.
Oh.
What?
I didn't know his first name.
Picking?
Shoyo Hinata. I don't know why he said it like that. But, main guy from Haikyuu.
Oh.
Haikyuu's a volleyball anime.
Men's or women's?
Huh?
Men.
Men's or... Oh.
Yeah, no. He's
Whichever one will make you vote higher.
Sexist.
Well, you're in luck, Tay. Because I was going to vote a 1 for all your picks from now on, but I can't do that to Hinata, so I'm giving him a 10. So I'm just going to add a 0.
Try that shit.
I'm going to switch it to add a 0. Yeah, because you gave mine a 1 out of spite, like a fucking asshole.
I did not.
You do that every time, too. You never give definitive votes. You're such a dick. You deserve all these 1s. I'm switching. You know what? I'm switching my tower pick. It's a 1 now. Going back. No,
You can't go back. You can't go back.
No, I switched it. It's already changed. No, I didn't.
No, you...
Fine, I'll lower it then, because I did switch it, because I actually increased my score. But, I'm switching it back then.
No, increase the score.
No, I can't switch it. You guys just told me that. So let's go.
No, fair is fair.
And it's fair is fair. Can't change it.
Oh, man.
I like how he just got yeeted out of the way.
Yeah, no, Hinata's fantastic. I love Hinata so much. He's not my favorite character in that show, but goddamn, he's so good. Stay. Why Hinata though? Why is he the best protagonist?
Because he's like a better Naruto. He's about like hard work, determination, but he's not like a fucking punk, or like a weird. How do I put this?
He's like hard work and determination, but actually does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like hard work and determination, but actually does it. Also, he doesn't let himself get like pushed over or bullied around just for being much smaller, even though like he's surrounded by a sea of giants essentially, except for the liberos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I really like him as a character.
I thought it was
He's a lot of
libero.
fun. Huh?
I thought it was a libero.
Well, no, I don't. I'm watching the dub,
It's,
so I don't know if it's pronounced differently.
Oh,
for
is
us.
it pronounced?
That's why I
don't-
pronounced it Hinata, because in the dub they pronounced it Hinata.
That one might be accurate. I just didn't remember his name being Shibuya.
It's Shoyo.
Sorry, Shoyo.
Yeah, Shibuya's a city.
Yeah. I've only read the manga, so I don't know much. Although I've seen parts of the dub. It seems pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good. I like it a lot.
I don't know who
The manga
does
just
it,
ended,
though.
didn't it?
Yeah. They're setting up for the last season too.
Man.
The dude on the
Kinda
left
fucking
though, the libero, he's my favorite character. He's so good, but still 10, absolutely 10. He's fantastic.
Same.
I'll give him a 7. Not huge on him, but he's also not a bad character by any extent.
By you, Beard, good old bread.
I have to give him a 5. I've never seen the show.
Excuse me. Okay, Isaac, who is your final pick?
Why are you trying to skip over
It's not
things
my
like
turn.
that?
Oh yeah, it's
You
James.
skipped
James,
over
what's your
me.
second turn?
So I guess I don't matter.
Nope, you give Hinata a 5. We skipped that.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, what you got?
Shit. Deku.
One more time.
Deku.
I don't even have to pull up stuff for that, because I already had it. Because he was going to be my last pick.
Nani!
That makes that easy.
So
So,
Deku. Both I was trying to think of shows that we've all seen.
Fair.
I really didn't have a list picked for this.
No,
So,
yeah. You came in the last minute. I get it.
he's got green hair, and I love that gift where he's just rocking back and forth.
Yeah, I have that too.
And the,
Here, go back to it. There we go.
there you go. It's
He-
Deku.
He is a pure boy. I also gotta show my fiance's favorite gift.
Hmm? I am here.
Simp.
He's great. Dude, 100%.
So squeaky. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, Deku's just best boy. What more do you need?
There's a reason why I have the pop vinyl. He's adorable.
More character development.
He has so much. Too much, actually. He should calm down. Gives some of the other cast something to do.
It is true.
Yeah. So what are we giving Deku?
I don't know very much about him.
I'm about
So-
to fucking punch you. And you're not even
So I'm-
here, so it's gonna be really hard. I'm gonna have to drive all the way over there and just punch you. And I'm gonna drive all the way back, get back on my mic, and then give my score.
You just take your mic with you.
It's gonna be a long stream.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long night, boys.
Halfway through, you just stop at Taco Bell.
Mm.
I'm gonna give Deku an 8.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna give him an 8.5.
It's
So
fair
we
enough.
round up here, so that's a 9.
Oh, he's right. That's a good point. What about you, Isaac?
You go. I'm thinking.
Oh, 10. He's one of my all-time favorite characters. I have 3 shirts, 2 figures, tons of posters. That's my guy. I'm wearing my fucking Deku shirt right now, actually. Now that I think about it, I'm wearing it right now.
Oh yeah, it's sitting all my.
Yep.
I was like,
I'll
pretty
give him a
sure, so I
7.
tried the one you were wearing.
I'm kind of in between because like early Deku's like a solid 9, but like later Deku kind of falls further down.
What did you give him, James? Oh, you said 8. Okay. Isaac, who is your final character?
That's a tough call because I still have 4 characters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Tanya Dekurachev from Tanya the Evil because she is an absolute fucking psychopath and obstinate to the point of literally telling God to his face that she doesn't believe in him
Truth.
because he doesn't logically make sense. And true to my own rules, the whole series would not exist if not for her own action, being her own obstinance, and then later tactical genius. Like the whole show progresses because of her own actions. But they also end up fucking her over constantly. So it works both ways.
Yeah, needless to say, God doesn't like her very much.
No.
I think you mean unnamed salaryman, not Tanya Dekurachev.
I mean, Tanya also tells God to his face that she doesn't believe in him. Unnamed salaryman does that too.
You believe me to pray to a small wooden toy?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. So
Also, God up there for best supporting character, just gotta say. Best antagonist.
fair. So yeah, what do we give Lolly Nazi Hitler
Oh no.
with magical powers?
Nazi Hitler.
That
Yep.
is accurate description of her.
Yep, she's a magical, God-given, powered Nazi who's also a 12-year-old girl.
But also a 40-year-old salary.
What's up, Ashton?
52-year-old salary man.
Yes.
Well, 63 technically, if you count in the 12 years that he's living as Tanya.
Very true.
Wait, so he was a guy, and then he came
Yeah.
back as Tanya?
Yep.
So
as
the
a
whole
punishment by
premise is
God.
he was an asshole salary man
Yeah.
who was just a shithead to everyone and was just very, I only do shit for myself kind of a guy.
Yep.
And
It
then
was
one of the
his
guys,
job to fire people, right?
He
that was
just
part of
did
his
that.
job,
He
at least.
he was just an actual salaryman who cut people just to make more money for the company.
then he gets pushed in front of a train by one of the guys he fires. Then God stops time to say, "Hey, you should have been a better person, but I can give you a second chance." And he tells God, "Well,
You can't be God. That doesn't even make sense.
You can't be real.
Yep.
I must just be having a hallucination. I don't believe in God because God doesn't make sense." So he's like, "All right, bet." And the guy dies by getting hit by Train Coon, and then is reincarnated as a little girl in an alternate 1920s Germany.
And is told by God that if you die again, you will not reincarnate. This is your only chance to put your faith in God.
And so she spends the entire series trying to spite him anyway.
Yep.
And, yeah, do everything she can to not do what he wants.
To varying degrees of failure.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's really hard to fucking fight God.
Also, among
Like
her,
Edward Elric.
it's still funny that among her and I love all your characters are bad people.
Are they?
Joseph is a racist friend to Nazis. Einzul Gon is
That's an exaggeration.
is an actual evil overlord bent on world domination, and the other one is an actual Nazi
Not an actual Nazi.
who is bent on murdering anyone who even is part of her team if it furthers her goals. Literally, two guys just disobey orders, so she bases them in a bunker that she knew would be attacked, so she knew for a fact they would die.
Yeah.
Yeah, as punishment for being so dissubordinate.
It's not my fault all the smart ones are varying degrees of petty to evil.
Still stands. She's just Dr. Doom. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what are we giving Tanya Dokurochov?
9.
I'll say 8.
I don't know, James. I obviously you haven't seen it. How hard did I sell you on that?
I mean, I want to watch it, but until then, I have to give her a 5.
You gave a different character a higher score just because you heard good things, but yeah, that's fair.
Well,
That's not true. He gave Ruby a
started
6
off
because
as a
he
man,
did see
so
the
that-
first episode.
I
Or
did
first
see the
season.
first season of Ruby, but
That was all.
Ruby?
Yeah, Ruby.
Ruby,
Ruby.
she starts off as a man that gets resurrected as a kid, so that takes off points because she's actually a trap.
No,
That is not how that-
transphobic. That's
Yeah, that-
actually transphobic.
Yeah, that's
Jesus
that-
Christ.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
don't cancel my channels.
I will give her an 8 because I do like bad characters.
All right.
They're good guys.
Wow, that's very generous. I'm not gonna-
To counteract James's 8, I'll give her a 10.
Bam.
I'm gonna switch mine to a 1 now.
Tayshawn actually has seen it.
I know. Yeah, I know he's finished it. I'm aware of that. It's pretty funny though.
Yeah, I had to.
God damn it! I
fucking,
hate you so much, Isaac. All of your picks got the same score. Got the exact same score. Got the exact same score. Oh, this is gonna be so fun to organize
All
these.
according to plan.
All according to plan. So I'm next. So since my initial pick, my final pick was taken, I did have one backup because I knew he wouldn't get chosen, though he absolutely deserves to be on this list. Mostly because none of us are huge fans of the series, but he's so good though. I've got to go with Monkey D. Luffy.
Ooh, one.
Because that's like just a show, once again, as we've said prior, that could not move forward without him. None of the rest of the cast could be the leader of the group. It has to be Luffy.
What are you talking about? Usopp's like the greatest pirate who ever lived.
That may be true. But even so, it has explicitly been shown many, many times when Luffy is not around, they need him. Like, he is their captain, 100%. And no one else could be that.
I feel like everyone else just doesn't feel like making decisions.
Yeah, I don't... In a lot of cases, it's just the fact that he's the one member of the group who, in every situation, he knows his group more than anyone else. He knows what they do, what they think, what they want, and knows the best way to go forward. Not to mention, he's the only one willing to just make the hard decisions the easy way. Which, no, definitely none of the rest would just punch a celestial dragon because they are mean. Mostly because that is the most illegal thing on the planet, in their world, to do that. Also, he's such a good guy. Look at that boy.
This dude raided a motherfucking marine base, like one of the biggest marine bases in the world. I don't really think he gives a fuck about the law.
Nope.
I don't think a whole lot more could make him more of a criminal.
Nope.
Even if he does things for morally righteous reasons, I don't think he could really do much to make himself more of a criminal.
No, his bounty keeps going up. Because, yes, he breaks the law a lot. Though, he never ever does anything morally wrong. It's always, honestly, he never really does anything bad.
He is absolutely chaotic good.
Yeah. Stands against the world government and the laws that people follow, but has a strong moral code of his own, and absolutely is just the goodest boy.
8.
Yeah, 8 seems entirely fair for him.
Agreed. But that's not... I'm going to give him a 9, though.
If we have time later, I do have a couple honorable mentions I'd like to rattle off. Picking out my 3 was actually a little tough.
Sure. You'll just have to, like...
Yeah, of course, after everyone else is done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give him a 5. I've never started the series, so...
Oh.
My biggest detractor from Luffy is, although he's really, really fun, he is just kind of too much of, like, the strong boy shown in Protag. For me.
Tay, who's your last pick?
How many of you guys have seen My Love Story?
Never.
Me.
Nope.
Okay. I guess I will go with Kageyama then. From
Who?
Shigeo Kageyama from Mob Psycho 100.
Oh, of course. Shigeo Mob Kageyama.
I was wondering if anyone was going to pick him.
Yeah, I was actually surprised Zach didn't make it his last pick.
I love Mob, but Luffy was my backup. I actually failed to remember Mob. Mobby.
He's a cool guy. He's got psychic powers, and he could probably destroy a city. But instead of using his powers to do that, he just wants to help people and better himself as a person and become a more well-rounded individual.
This is honestly one of the best traits about him. Is he's like this all-powerful psychic, but instead just wants to be a better person. So he works out, he tries to be more outgoing, tries to know more people. Very cool.
He absolutely embodies one of the major themes of the show, which is just because you are talented doesn't make you any more of a person than anyone else.
Yep. He is the physical embodiment of, just because you are, just because you have special skills does not make you a better person. The value of people comes from hard work and just being a good person to everybody. So what are we given Shigeo Mob Kageyama? Mabu.
9.
I will
9.
I will agree. I will also give him a 9.
Well, I'm gonna counter all you guys, and I'm gonna give him a 10, even though I've never seen the show.
Fair enough. I accept it. All right, James. Who is the final pick for our possible entries?
Hank Hill.
Of
Ted.
course.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I would have given him a 0 for that tired ass joke. Just giving you shit. Keep going.
God, who am I gonna pick?
I'm being away from the mic for like 1 minute. I use the bathroom.
Sure.
Why are you gonna be away from the mic? That you can take the phone with you.
I mean, I was gonna listen to you guys, but I wasn't gonna have you guys fucking listen to me dokey.
Oh, you're pooping?
What's up, James? What you got?
Fuck. A lot of the anime that I like, unfortunately, you guys haven't seen.
Honestly, there's one character I instantly thought of and chose not to pick it because you were here.
Is that Lena Inverse?
It is Lena Inverse, yes.
Yes. But I don't know if they've seen it, so.
I have not.
What about you, Isaac? Have you seen Slayers?
I have, but not in a very, very long time.
Once again, I'll leave it up to you. You can keep her or not. That's up to you.
I'll pick Yusuke from Yu Hakusho.
That is a character that I am also surprised took to the final pick to be added.
He is your classic late 80s, early 90s delinquent boy who, despite being a delinquent, is actually pure of heart. And I don't know, he's just Yusuke.
He is Yusuke. He's also transphobic. Beats up a trans person.
No, because he's not transphobic. He says he'll beat up anybody. He says he'll beat up women, men, small children, and babies. So
that's true. But he does explicitly get pissed off at a trans person for being trans, but not fully transitioning. For identifying as a different gender, he gets pissed and wants to beat them up.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's the one reason our friend will not watch the show.
And tries to feed part of humanity to the demons.
He also does sexually harass his best friend, who he ends up getting together with.
That's kind of like the classic anime trope, though.
True. That is a fact. What about... The writer actually worked a lot on improving transgender characters in his shows. That's fine. I wasn't upset that there was a transgender character in the show. In fact, that character's not even handled poorly. The problem is Yusuke's reaction to that transgender character. Honestly, they're just trans, and it's not even like an important part of their character. They're just identify as female, and then Yusuke's like, no, that's not really a girl. So I had to grab their genitals to make sure, and then when I was grossed out, I was upset about it. And he even said if it ended up being a girl and his theory was wrong, at least he would got to touch a woman. It's like, wow, what an asshole. Classy, exactly. That's a good explanation. Isaac, classy. That's Yusuke for you. That one scene, like one part of that episode, is the one reason our friend will not watch the show. They are in fact transgender, by the way, and heard about that. They were like, honestly, they would probably really like Yusuke, and that scene would make them hate the show as a whole, not just that character. So they refused to watch it, which is fair. So what are we giving Urameshi?
Well, I would give him a 2 because he's transphobic, but he's also pretty fucking cool. So, I guess a 7.
I'll go 6. I liked him a lot early on, but as I kept watching, I didn't really like him that much by the last 2 arcs.
Why? Was it because he tried to kill humanity?
Yeah, it was.
Was it the genocide thing? Was it just the genocide thing?
No, it was the justification of
being a
eating
snowflake.
people and stop being a snowflake. Isaac gives him an 8. Okay,
I'm gonna give him a 10.
fair enough.
Because people are garbage. And
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
no, I'm looking around. I do like him. I'm not that far in the series yet, so for me, he's still a 10.
I end up liking Kuwabara a lot more by the end of the series, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I actually grew to like Kuwabara even more, which I already liked him pretty much from the start. But I actually do feel the same way. I grew to like Kuwabara more and more as the show progressed. He's so good, though. Like, he's such a great character. Okay, so we got our 10. So if you guys have any honorable mentions, you guys can send it to me through the Facebook chats and stuff.
What?
If you go like Facebook Messenger, you can also just put it in the Discord actually, if you want, if that's more convenient. However you want to do that while I'm compiling the numbers. It shouldn't take long. I've actually got it pretty.
Do we have to find the gifts, or can we just send you who they are?
You can just send me who they are, and I'll get it.
Alright, I just gotta figure out how to spell his name. I want to translate it. Stupid phone. Remember what the show's called. There you go. Stop.
I sent them to the Facebook, the garbage chat.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Awesome. Look, Ghost, who the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god, why'd you put it that way? Isaac, you make it so much more difficult. Good? Fuck you. Yeah, so here's one he mentioned before we started streaming. Okabe Rintaro from Steins Gate. Okay, why don't you give... You know him. Can you give a brief explanation of why he is at least honorably mentioned?
Me?
Yeah,
Sure,
well, you're the only other person who's watched the show, so I have to ask you, so Isaac's a little
Cool guy. Man, I'm bad at saying why my picks are fucking honorable mentions.
Because he kissed the redhead and she's hot.
No, he's a cool guy, and he cares about his friends a lot, and he puts himself through some bullshit just to try and fix what he's wronged. And he discovers time travel, and he's not a fucking dick about it.
Cool. Now this one I actually do know. Kaguya Shinomiya from Kagura-sama Love is War. She's great. She's just this earnest, strong, extremely devious character who is just a blast to have the story mostly follow her and her love war between her and this guy. I'm struggling to remember his name for some reason.
Okube.
Yeah, Okube. It's also Okube. It's just him. Now let's see. So you said Lugosi. So this is Dog Boy. So why is Dog Boy mentioned here? Tay.
I just realized.
Oh, I didn't know we had to justify our honorable mentions.
No, I just figured you at least state like why you wanted to at least mention him.
Oh, he's a cool guy, and he discovers the power of time travel, but he's not an asshole about it.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
So why is this icon of furrydom? Why is he such a big character?
I feel like he deals with trying to find the right, how do I put this, like the right balance between suppressing who he is, like his carnal urges as a beast, but he tries to be a star, hence the name Beast Star. No, he's cool. He's just a genuinely good character.
Now, why should we watch the show despite the furry sexual scenes?
I can't justify it.
It's okay.
Ow, what is that?
It will take over this.
Ow.
So, what makes Legoshi an interesting character is Beastars takes its furry premise and uses it in a logical way to explore sexuality and romance. In this context, Legacy is conflicted about whether or not he has an interest in a bunny lady because he is romantically interested in her, or is just really wanting to eat her, which kind of works
into the narrative. Gotcha.
As the kids call it these days.
That functions as a surrogate to kind of.
Okay.
How do I put it? That functions as a metaphor for deciphering between romantic interest and sexual interest in a person.
Also, his romantic interest is voiced by Kari from Digimon, so that's all an automatic extra 10 points.
That's true, and also
very true. He's
really uncomfortable, to be honest, because Kari is like the only other big character. I've seen her in a few things. Kari's the big one I always know her for. So to see Kari being a slutty bunny girl is just kind of
pretty cool, man. I'm for it. So why Takeo? I hear the show's good.
Yeah, now I finally get what TK was going on about.
Yeah, so why Takeo?
And Davis.
Better hurry before I switch gears.
And whoever she actually ends up marrying, because she doesn't marry either of them canonically.
Oh, really?
I'm just gonna go to the next one then.
Oh, my bad. Takeo's a genuinely good guy.
Chivalry incarnate.
Yeah, he is awesome, and he's you just watched the show.
And a sex offender.
Wait, what? No, he's not.
Yes, he is. I can prove it. He forces himself on his male friend as a means to practice kissing for his girlfriend. That is
sexual assault.
He was unwilling.
Do that to each other all the time.
It's not wrong.
That doesn't make that
so
good.
why Akko from Little Witch Academia?
Because
another show I saw on my list.
She is a girl that really wants to be a witch.
Yeah.
And despite not having any sort of magical powers and kind of being bullied by the other girls at school because she can't fly and do all this other stuff. She never gives up. She just tries and tries and tries, and she kind of brings out the good in people.
What if Rock
How do you
Lee
explain this?
never accepted the fact that he was physically incapable of doing ninja stuff? That is
James.
awesome.
How do you explain this gif?
I
As
have no idea.
as someone who has not watched the show, I'd like to know.
I don't remember what the hell that is.
And if she can't use magic, explain this.
She does learn. That's spoilers. She does. She's able
Okay.
to use magic a little bit later on. I didn't want to give away too much for ruining
That's
the show.
fair. That's fair. I do want to watch it. It's on my list. She seems great.
It's
I'm ready to check
One
it out.
of Trigger's shows that it doesn't actually, pulls down the pants and
All the
pull
time.
down your. Yeah, it's actually very, very tame.
Oh, this guy from Dora Hedora.
Yeah, Mr. Lizard Man, Caneman.
Why?
So
Why
what I
can't
like about him is he woke up with a lizard head, and he's in the world of not wizards. It's a world of wizards. The wizards come and they experiment on people. He's trying to figure out who's the guy that turned his head into a lizard, but he's just going around beating the crap out of people and putting them in his mouth because there's a magical guy that lives inside his mouth.
All right.
Um,
And he tells them based on if he eats them.
Well, he just sticks them in the mouth, and the guy either says that they're the person or they're not the person.
Odd
But
concept. Sounds right up your alley, James.
Why can
It's
I not
actually
find this
really, really
frame?
good.
Oh, the garbage gang streaming right now.
Yeah, just on Twitch, man.
Yeah, I'm on Twitch. I can't find it. God damn it.
Okay, so that
You didn't even go over. Did you show Soma?
he's not here. You didn't send me that one.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, how you sent it to me was more difficult. Hold on. Soma Food Wars. There it is. See if I can find some gifts that won't get us banned from Twitch.
So, no clip
that's-
from the show.
Yeah, no clip from the show. So why Soma?
Because he's a cool guy and he discovered
Of his time travel. It isn't a dick about it.
Dick about
I
it.
like that's your definition of honorable mention character. Discovers time travel, isn't dick about it.
He
Best
works
character.
really hard. He's super inventive with food. He's super passionate about it. He really is a genuinely nice person. And it's actually even stated in the show, although he does win a lot of his food battles and wars, and he is an amazing cook, it's not because of outright talent. It's because of how hard he's worked all his life. His father's was this prodigy chef or whatever, and he ended up being raised by him, but he was never oh, Soma, you gotta cook. And he was just Soma eventually was just I don't want to battle.
Wait. You're telling me he actually got raised by his dad?
Yeah, he's raised by his father.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a big turnoff for me when it comes to anime.
Yeah, we can't have living father figures.
Well, this isn't shonen, so it's okay.
Yes, it is.
I know. It actually is.
But yeah, so he's always let's go against each other, Dad, and they fight in food wars, and he's never won a single one. But his passion for cooking and his love of it has just pushed him to become better and better. So I think that's pretty admirable and pretty amazing. That they even in the show they go out of their way to be nah, he's not even that talented of a cook. He just works really hard.
So I love the fact that this becomes really creepy if you keep everything in the show exactly the same, but remove food, and it's a father and son competing to see who can get people off the hardest.
Pretty much.
I wonder what Gordon Ramsay would think.
It's a good question, actually. I'm also curious.
That's raw.
It's fucking raw!
So
Alright.
who is up next for honorable mentions?
Well,
Alright.
I have
Right,
the
yeah,
list,
just
so
that.
I think we're good. No, I wasn't gonna mention any. I didn't really have any. Shit.
Well then.
Okay. Boop.
Have you not calculated it yet, Zach?
No, I got it. I'm just trying to pull up the gifts and stuff again. I didn't save them because I just kind of used the ones online. So I have to find them again. Nope. Damn it.
So what would we actually give Naruto? What rating do we think Naruto deserves as a character? While we're waiting.
4.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. I don't think he's the worst of all time, but he's still not very good. He's still not good, but I wouldn't say he's like...
I'd say he fluctuates anywhere between like a 3 and a 7. Like,
Yeah.
there's a good chunk of
that's
the
fair.
time where Naruto doesn't need to be there. Like, just like literally anyone else would do the same job. Naruto just happens to be the one there. But then again, there are times when he does kind of, you know, work as a good main character. You know, sometimes.
It happens.
God damn it. While we're on it, what about Ichigo?
Bleachigo?
Mm-hmm.
It's a funny response.
Oh.
No. Get him out.
I'm not saying he's one of the best. I'm saying how would you rate him?
One's probably still a 4. He's sometimes good enough, but he's never great. I'd say in terms of fluctuation, I think he's between 4 and 6. But
I don't know that
usually-
last character, Tayshawn. I don't know what anime they're from.
Who the fuck is? Oh, I'm not showing that one. I'm not showing that one, so we're not gonna go there.
I don't get it. Why can't you show it?
No.
That's my honorable mention.
Yeah, that's his honorable mention. There you go. That's all you need.
Henry Cavill?
Yeah. Everyone wants a little more Henry Cavill in his life.
I mean, he could have been a great Superman. Maybe.
I actually didn't like him as Superman.
Oh, I didn't
but-
like him, but I don't know that was necessarily his fault.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, I blame the boomers.
How old is Zack Snyder?
Old enough to be a boomer.
Oh, no.
Probably not, honestly. Most people that get called boomers are probably Gen X.
Okay, boomer.
You can't okay boomer someone for being factually correct.
Okay, boomer.
Also, you know, I'm not even Gen X, I'm a millennial.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty sure all of us are millennials, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably true, yes.
Man,
James,
fuck
I don't
Chris.
remember exactly how old you are, but I know you're not that much older than I am, if you are older.
For me,
I'm
Yeah.
46 years old. What are you talking about?
46.
Yeah.
How many cans of paint did you drink today?
As a boomer. 40 plus 6.
Get fucked, Olimar.
You heard
So are
him.
you still fucking practicing your Smash?
Well, I am now, because we're not doing anything.
Yeah, sorry.
Jesus.
I'm almost
Zach,
done.
what is taking so long?
Dude, I will hit you. I've told you this
I
already.
mean, that's a legitimate question.
I'm trying here.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm saying it's a legitimate question.
The answer is I'm trying to put them in order so I don't lose track of my order. Like, I have an order already. I'm just trying to put them in order, and it's taking me a second.
Olimar, you cheap little shit.
Talk about characters no one wants to fucking play against.
I mean, to be fair, I am Simon Belmont, so.
Also, I mean, true. Even worse, because now it's just two projectile characters just throwing shit at each other from full screen.
In fairness, I'm kicking the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Zach,
I
we were
don't mean like
playing
winning. I mean, I'm
Overwatch
literally
tonight,
just
man.
kicking him repeatedly.
Just push the small
What
creature
happened?
down and keep kicking him.
I almost killed myself there by trying to kick him. I was slightly at the wrong angle, so my kick went off stage.
Alright. There we go. And that is done. Yep, okay. So we'll now get started. So, so our type 10, little crazy because we had a lot of ties, as it happens often enough. So we have a two-way tie for 10th place, which involve this character. First off is Revy from Black Lagoon.
Oh,
Nice, Revy made top 10.
Yep. And she actually tied with the other 10th place entrant,
She tied in 10th place?
with Ruby Rose, who finally made it to the top 10. So get fucking bent, Tayshawn.
can I lower
Kind
my
of surprised.
I'm also very surprised when I was counting these up. So my head is very itchy. Then we move into our two-way tie for 8th place with Yusuke Urameshi. Urameshi. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Urameshi. I just realized it's a three-way tie, actually. Urameshi. Vash the Stampede. And Monkey D. Luffy.
Jesus, who didn't make the list?
Nobody.
Look at anyone. Yeah.
No one, actually. Everybody made the list, but due to so many ties. So that takes us to our first non-tie for 7th place, which is Hinata. Hinata,
Oh, he never. Okay.
good boy.
He nutta.
He knitted. And in 6th place, Toru Honda.
Car.
He got dropped all the way to 6th. That's a travesty.
Would have been in 5th, but I had to switch my score back. Ow. Got caught on my headset. Now, for 5th place, is Deku.
Big sad.
And now, our 3-way tie for 2nd are all of Isaac's picks. Joseph Joestar, Ein Zulgone, and Tanya Dekurachev. All with a score of 35 points. Almost perfect scores. And the only one that beat him. That's why I was so upset, because you had literally all of the top scores until this person came up. Who came in first? Shigeo Mob Kageyama. Mabu. And that is our list. If you'd like to hear it again. Whoops. Damn it. I just deleted it. Okay. Again, that's Revi and Ruby Rose in 10th. Urameshi is in 9th. And then Vash and Luffy in 8th. Hinata in 7th. Toru in 6th. Deku in 5th. Joseph Joestar, Ein Zulgone, Tanya Dekurachev in 2nd. And finally, Mob in 1st.
Nice.
Toru should have been higher.
Yes.
That's not how it works, man. This is the definitive list.
No, it's not. Obviously not. Deku's not better than Toru. Neither are half of my picks.
Well, you shouldn't vote him so high, man. That's why it's definitive, man.
I mean, I voted Toru Honda higher than any of my picks.
Same.
Well, you didn't vote higher. You didn't vote her higher than any of your picks because she was your pick.
Oh, that's fair.
Also fair. But
God, Joker, you're a monster.
So, once again, that's our list. We're glad if you were here to join us. Of course, always find us on Twitch. Don't forget to check out Dreadbread's Twitch channel or his YouTube channel. And thanks for... What's up?
On YouTube? Sorry. Go ahead.
Also, don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, Twitch channel, All Garbage Gang, _garbage_gang on Twitch. And of course, as we know, Kageyama is the best anime protagonist in history.
Ooh.
So, what were you going to say, James?
Nothing. I was just gonna. I forgot.
Fair enough. Well then, thanks guys, and as always, don't forget to stay lucky, and we'll see you at the next one.
Bye. Later.
All right.